I've played mystery. Okay. But so I'm playing Overwatch for a video that is about Paladins, and I'm doing that to demonstrate a point. And a lot of people need to understand this. I'm under some fire, you know, why I'm not playing as much Paladins, why I'm putting more time and effort into, like, Dead by Daylight and Paladins. What a lot of people forget is that before I had a PS4, I was playing on PS3. And I didn't make a lot of money teaching classes on that, because when I played that, the console was pretty much dead. So, coming to PS4, I was able to transition into the financial side of I was making money off of my gaming. And I don't make a lot of money. I'm not a professional gamer by any means, but I make a decent enough amount of money where it's enough to support some of the things that I want to do.
See through the wolf's eyes.
Who is on point? Oh! My issue really is the crossplay patch that came on Paladins really hurt my livelihood. And I don't think a lot of people really understand that. Because I do make money off of this game. Yeah, I finally died. I'm trying to like play this and talk, but basically Paladins became more than a game for me. It was a game that I made money off of. It became a game that I rely on not just to have fun, because the gaming is not something that I just have fun with. I make money off of this. And progressively, as the game changed, it became very difficult for me. Oh, fuck. Try not to die now.
All better. Now.
I probably shouldn't be doing this. Yeah, I'm really trying not to die right now.
Hello. Hey. Target in sight. Enemy sniper. Get in here. Step inside. Stay alive. Touch from afar. Regen burst activated.
This will heal you.
Heal up. I'm really trying to concentrate on this now because I don't want to die. People have been telling me I need to play more Paladins, but I'm just not playing as much Paladins because it's not financially responsible for me to play. The game is not in a position where I can play it consistently enough. You've got to understand from my point of view that I can't just play games because I want to have fun. I make money off of it. So my issue comes from, if I'm not making money off a game, I can't dedicate the amount of time and effort that I want to it. And that's very important when you look at a game like Paladins, with the amount of time and money I'm invested in it, and how new client acquisition is so hard for me right now because of the fact that it is in an awkward position. It is in a place where I can't say, oh, I just need to, you know, suck it up and learn how to overcome certain things. I can't just say that. That's not why I've stopped playing Paladins. I don't think a lot of people really understand that Paladins is a game that helps pay the bills. And that I can't play Paladins to the degree that I want to, if I'm not earning something to make it worth my while. And that's where Overwatch and Dead by Daylight are. Overwatch and Dead by Daylight do help. It's really important for people to understand. I have played so much Paladin and made a good amount of money off it. But when this last patch came up, it dried up like that. And it's gotten to the point where I cannot continue to sustain the hours that I play. Oh, this fucker needs to die. Okay, the soldier's dead behind him.
Into the iris.
Let me win this and I'll stop. There we go. I really want to concentrate on winning that game, and I don't know why. But my problem is I can't sustain Paladins if there's no... Oh, nice. If there's no player base for it. And what I mean by that is there's no way for me to get new clients. Because I used to play off of what I called chain clientele. So I would meet somebody, I would teach them a class, and it would be a situation where I would make, you know, every time I lost a client, I made a new client, because I would always run into somebody else. And even though Overwatch doesn't have the depth, as you can tell, that Paladins may have, I'm adding Overwatch basically to the place that Paladins was, because we've had the crossplay for almost a month on PS4 on Paladins, and I have had one class in that month, basically. And I have more than that on Overwatch. And in order for me, because I don't have a Patreon. I don't have a PayPal yet. I don't have, you know, my YouTube channel does not have sponsorship. It's not a large enough channel. And I'm fine with all that because I get by with the classes that I teach. But when the market isn't there for the classes, I can't sustain the game. And right now, Overwatch is generating classes for me. And I hate to bring up that, oh, you're just in it for the money, because I do enjoy playing games. But I'm going to go off screen for a minute. You're not going to be able to able to see. But I have a lot of single-player games that I have taught classes on. Looking at them right now, like things like Diablo, Poker, you know, Tekken, some of the fighting games that I have, Sniper Elite 4, Evolve was one of the first things that got me going, especially on PS4. You know, even some older games like Resident Evil that are pretty common. You know, Mortal Kombat. Just looking through my library right now at some of the things. You know, Street Fighter, Until Dawn, Call of Duty, God of War. You know, there's a lot of games that, like, I would spam for a month or so. Because I was trying to, like, see, okay, is there a market for this where I can teach some classes and supplement my income? If I do make enough money for it to be impactful to me. And I think the problem that I have with Paladins right now is, as much as I hate the whole competitive aspect right here, and I hate how competitive has changed Overwatch, with the role queue specifically, I've been able to find work, so to speak, in this game. I've been able to progress. This and Dead by Daylight have been the two things I've been focusing on. People are like, well, you're not getting as much time on Paladins. You're not making the money off of Paladins because you're not on it enough. Because I can't invest the level of time and money in Paladins that I do if I'm not getting a return. It is a casual game for me at this moment, where this and Dead by Daylight are not. Paladins is a game that, because it was a job for me, I can't really have fun playing it. I still play it with that mentality of, I'm playing this seriously because I'm making money off this. And that's my problem. I can't have fun with the game anymore. Even when I'm not making money, even when I'm just trying to, you know, progress, I can't have fun with the game anymore. And it's real sad, and we don't have a healer. We have Soldier, that's it. It's real sad to me that it got to this point where Paladins was a game that I had fun with, became a job. I had fun with it as a job. I could put up with the bugs, I could put up with the glitches, I could put up with the crashes, I could put up with the lack of balance, I could put up with everything the game had to offer because I had a financial stake in continuing to put up with it. And now that has been impacted. And I don't know if I can recover. I don't know if I can actually have a reasonable stake, so to speak. Because I did add Overwatch to the rotation. And there is money to be had in it. Reaper. But, at the end of the day, I can't keep playing Paladins with the amount that I would like if I'm not able to generate classes off it. If I'm not able to generate revenue off it. And ultimately, that's the issue. That's why I made this video. Because I have a lot of people that I play Paladins with that are like, why are you laying off of Paladins? Well, because it's not financially responsible for me to continue to invest the time and effort into a game that is not rewarding me. Because I'm not having fun playing it. And I'm not making money off it. And it's more of a chore to play. I'm still playing it every day. You know, people are like, you've lost your touch. I haven't lost my touch. I still play at the level that I play at. But it is not the game that I would like it to be. It is not in a position for me to continue putting in, you know, thousands and thousands of... if there's not a payoff. Even if that payoff is not financial, even if it's just having fun. I'm gonna die. No, I'm not. I have no health whatsoever. Damn. I had no health whatsoever. I'm gonna die there. And you see how, like, I'm trying to, like, talk and concentrate at the game? Because Overwatch is that game now. It took Paladin's spot. And by no means am I a big player in the market. I know that there's professional Overwatch people that teach this game for a living. And I'm not trying to get, you know, become the #1 Overwatch teacher. I just want to share the market. I mean, I had to just share the market on Paladins. And I'm going for that now on Overwatch. Because it is the game that is taking up the time. Oh, that was bad. I've got ult here. It is a game that I enjoy playing to a certain extent. We're not winning this. And I still do enjoy playing Paladins, don't get me wrong. I still love the characters on Paladins and that, but it is too hard for me to get the clientele that I need. And that's really the issue, is I can't find new clients on Paladins, and I can't feasibly help my existing clients because the state of the game is declining. Yeah, they have a bash on the car. Oh, yeah, this is a game of the loss right here. I keep saying I'm gonna burn my ult and switch, but there's no point. I'm not gonna be able to burn it. So, that was a loss. I just can't sustain Paladins at the level that I can, and people like to say you just can't handle it. It's a matter of finances sometimes. I just simply... I can't play hours and hours and hours upon end if I am not able to get a reward for it. Whether it's financial, whether it's fun, it doesn't matter. If there's no payout for me, I can't put that much time and effort in. I'm still gonna play it, but this is just an update for people that wonder why I'm not on Paladins and I'm on Overwatch, because of the fact that it is filling my needs right now. And unfortunately, I am not a sponsored content creator. I am not someone that is able to just simply say, fuck it, I can play what I want because I have a sponsorship, or I can play this game time and time again because that's what I want.
I choose you, Spirit Dragon.
Okay.
Step into the... Never second best. Expect it from one thing.
I think a lot of people really misunderstand when I talk about me leaving Paladins. I'm not leaving it for good. I'm just leaving it because the money is not there for me right now. So, I put up an Overwatch video to talk about Paladins to help you understand the transition that I'm doing. That I have much more of a financial viability in this than I do in Paladins. So, I just hope you guys can understand. And yes, I only have 41 hours in this. I'm not an expert in this game, but I am an expert in Paladins. And Paladins is not treating me right. And the solution to that is to play something that is. So that's where I have to go.